8 economic sectors that will be dominating the next 4 years of Donald Trump being in power. Do not forget that we have just about 5 years left to complete this particular decade, to run out of this decade. It is official that Donald Trump is presently right now the 47th president of the United States of America. He has been officially sworn in and inaugurated as the 47th president of the US. Now, what we should be looking at as smart investors, those of you who are my followers, the followers, and our community of the Obicrypto network, if there's one thing we do here at the Obicrypto network, is always being ahead and always being on time. Guys, yes, Donald Trump has been sworn in, but what should we be looking at here is what are the industries, what are the economic sectors that will be outperforming in the next 4 years of Donald Trump in power. That is what we should be looking at, and then we can speedily invest our money in this sector so we can capitalize and become rich at the end of the next 4 years. So now in this particular video, I'll be giving you guys 8 economic sectors that will be dominating the next 4 years of Donald Trump being in power. Do not forget that we have just about 5 years left to complete this particular decade, to run out of this decade, right? This decade started 2021. Now we are in 2025. So we've eaten 5 years out of it. We have just 5 years left. But guess what? In these 5 years that is left, Donald Trump alone has 4 good years to rule on inside this particular 5 years left to run out of this particular decade. Now, you want to be paying attention to, okay, what are the industries, what are the sectors, the economic sectors that are going to be the biggest shifters and the biggest movers in these 4 years of Donald Trump in power? And that is why you're watching this particular video. So coming in at number 1 is the EV industry, the EV sector. EV stands for electric vehicles, right? Now you may be wondering, why is that so? Now let me show you people something. During the campaign, when Donald Trump was campaigning for his presidency, you remember everywhere you see Donald Trump, you will see Elon Musk. Anywhere Trump is going, Elon is always there. Anywhere Trump is going, Elon is always there. They were moving around as if they were two identical twins, right? Now there is a reason for Elon doing that, and that reason is because the last administration of Donald Trump, when he was in power before 2020, right? Donald Trump himself wasn't a fan of electric vehicles because he rejected so many proposals to build electric fighter jets, electric planes, electric armor tanks, electric APC, armored personnel carriers, and all that. He rejected those offers. But let us also forget that Donald Trump, also in his previous administration, was a hater of cryptocurrency. He speaks against cryptocurrency at every given opportunity. But right now, he has changed. Right now, his orientation has changed. Right now, Donald Trump is a fan and a super fan of cryptocurrency, to the extent that he has even launched his own cryptocurrency called the Official Trump, right? And his wife has also launched her own. This, we're talking about the president and the first lady, right? So these guys are now super fans of cryptocurrency. Now, and I believe that is the same thing that Elon Musk is trying to also achieve, to make Donald Trump a fan of electric vehicles, right? So you expect that the electric vehicle industry are going to do well and outperform in these 4 years of Donald Trump in power. Now, I'm giving you guys 3 different companies in these sectors that you should hold so very, very, very dear to you. So these particular industries may not necessarily be related to crypto, all right? So, but remember, on the Obicrypto network, it's not only cryptocurrency we talk about macroeconomics, we talk about government policies, international monetary policies, and how it's going to change human life entirely, right? So I'm giving you guys these 3 industries so you can begin to look for ways to invest in this, buy stock or shares of this particular 3 companies. Number 1 is Tesla. Of course, is Tesla, because Tesla is owned by Elon Musk, and Elon Musk supported Trump to win his election. So Tesla, watch out for what is going to be happening to Tesla's shares in these next 4 years of Donald Trump being in power. Number 2 is BYD. Yes, BYD is not an American company. BYD is a Chinese electric company that is competing, and highly, not just competing, but highly competing and challenging Tesla electric vehicles. So BYD is also going to be doing well, even though BYD may not be an American company. That is not going to stop it from outperforming. Why? Because as Tesla is selling and their shares is going high, BYD will also be selling and their shares will be going high, because BYD is cheaper than Tesla, and most people will be going for, if electric cars, if Trump is promoting electric cars and people cannot afford the Tesla cars that he will be promoting, definitely people will be looking for an alternative. and that alternative is BYD. Now the third one is Li Autos, sorry, or Li Autos as we want to call it, Li Autos, however you want to call it. Li is also another electric car company that is also doing well presently right now and will be outperforming in this next 4 years of Donald Trump being in power. I've given you guys the three. I said Tesla, BYD, and Li Autos. These three industries, companies, sectors will be performing well in the next 4 years of Donald Trump being in power. Now, here is one of the reasons why you're watching this video now.
This is not a financial advice. Do your own research.
This is January, and Donald Trump, so far so good, have not made or given any executive order in respect to the EV industry, the electric vehicle industry, right? He has not done anything about that side. But watch out what is going to happen before the end of the year, how the Americans will start pushing and promoting electric vehicles across the world. Mind you, these same people are championing climate change and all that, right? Maybe America may not be a super fan of climate change and all that, but whether you like it or not, climate change is an issue that a lot of companies across the world are already pushing. And with Donald Trump in power right now, Donald Trump may not be a fan of that climate change of a thing, but he would want to use that opportunity to boost the American electric vehicle industry because of his best friend, billionaire Elon Musk. And that is why I'm giving you guys this video right now. So now that these companies, he have not started promoting and pushing this company, pumping these industries, you can take advantage right now and plant your seeds in these economic sectors, waiting for when that pump will begin to come, you guys will be cashing out. All right. And that is why you watch the Obicrypto network. Coming in at number 2 is the lithium battery manufacturing companies. Now, guys, you may be like, okay, how is this? Why is this one on the list? Let me tell you something here. The heartbeat of every electric vehicle manufacturing company, right, is lithium batteries, because all electric vehicle cars, electric vehicles are powered with lithium batteries. So right now, if the value of if electric vehicles are going to be doing so well in these 4 years of Donald Trump, you expect that lithium battery will also be doing well, because lithium battery is what powers electric vehicle, is the bloodline of electric vehicle. So definitely, they say whatever affects the nose also affects the eyes as well, right? So if the electric vehicles companies will be doing well, you expect that the lithium battery manufacturing companies will also be doing well. And I'll be giving you guys 3 companies in this particular sector that you should be looking out for. Number 1 is Albemarle Corporations, and number 2 is Lithium Americas. Number 3 is SQM. I can't pronounce the name. You look it up there, you will see what their name is. It's a Chilean company, but their ticker is SQM. You can go for any of those. So these are the 3 companies that are in the lithium battery manufacturing business that are going to do well in the next 4 years of Donald Trump being in power. Coming in at number 3 is the electric energy generation companies and distribution companies. Guys, if you had listened to what Donald Trump said recently, that yes, that they are going to make sure that they empower electric generation companies, right? So that Bitcoin mining America will be the headquarters of cryptocurrency mining, right? He wants to bring back all the mining companies back to America. But there is one thing that every mining company, cryptocurrency mining company, requires so badly, is electric power. Electric power is a serious challenge for the mining industry, cryptocurrency mining industry. And Donald Trump wants America to be the headquarters. He wants America to have the larger share of all the mining hash rates, right, in the blockchain. He wants America to be the headquarters. Therefore, he must have to promote and support electric generation companies and distribution companies, right? Now, in this particular sector, I'm giving you guys 3 different companies. We have Next Era Energy, we have Constellation Energy, and then we have the Southern Company. These 3 companies are going to be outperforming so very, very well, because Trump administration is going to support them to generate and distribute more electric power across the US and perhaps maybe across the globe. But definitely the US is going to be the center for all of them, right? So that Bitcoin mining, we have to shift from other countries, Latin America, Russia, and other places, and China back to the US. That's exactly what Trump wants to do. Remember, if you want to, since he is trying to set America as the cryptocurrency headquarters in the world, definitely America must also make sure that they own the largest mining hash rate in the mining industry of cryptocurrencies. Coming in at number 4 is the military defense industry. Now, one thing you must know with Trump is Trump doesn't joke with military defense system. He's somebody who is ready to defend America. Remember, he will always tell you America first in everything he does. Trump is one of the presidents who wants to make sure that the American military defense system remains the best and the world number one and the most powerful. So for that reason, military defense companies will be doing so very, very well under this Donald Trump administration. I'll be giving you guys 3 companies in this particular sector that will be doing well and are performing in the next 4 years. Number 1 is Lockheed, number 2 is Northrop, and number 3 is Raytheon. These 3 industries will be doing so very, very well under Donald Trump's election because, of course, you know what the US is actually doing right now across the Middle East and other parts of the world, right? They need a lot of defense equipment, devices, and gadgets. So Trump will be pushing a lot of these companies to their limits, and that will definitely, have an economic impact, right? That will raise the value of their shares maybe to 5x or even 10x. So you can begin to capitalize on that if you want to invest in such kind of industry. Coming in at number 5 is the artificial intelligence industry / the automation and robotic industry. Guys, whether we like it or not, right now, AI has become a force that you cannot deny, a force that you cannot defeat right now. Okay, across the whole world, everybody is looking to get into the AI buzz, right? And America wants to always lead the way. Do not forget, just recently, the Chinese people right now just came up with their own AI project called DeepSeek, which is actually challenging platforms like Google Gemini and as well as ChatGPT from OpenAI. Guys, America wants to be the dominant force in all of these revolutions taking place right now across the world. And the AI industry is one industry that Donald Trump will be empowering so much. Remember, President Putin of Russia said that whoever controls AI revolution will control the whole world. And America is not going to take or sit back on that particular development, right? So I'll be giving you guys 3 companies in this particular sector that will be doing very, very, very well. Number 1 is Nvidia. Definitely, those ones are unbeatable. Nvidia is number 1. Then number 2 is Intuitive. Then number 3 is ABB. You can see all the details up here, and then you find out, do your own research more on them. But these are the 3 companies I think in these sectors will be outperforming. All right. Coming in at number 6 is American-based social media platforms, right? Yes, even though Donald Trump may not be a fan of a lot of them, like Facebook and Twitter that kicked him out back then, right? But I think he has found a way back to Twitter because of Elon Musk, and Facebook have been looking for ways to lobby their way back into relationship with Donald Trump right now. American-based social media platform will be doing very, very well. I guess that's the reason why they wanted TikTok to sell off their shares, okay, to American owners, to sell off TikTok US to American owners. Do you understand? So American-owned social media platform will be doing very, very great under Donald Trump. You guys know that to date, Donald Trump has remained the biggest user of social media that has ever ruled the United States of America. And do not forget that this time around, he will be promoting more of American-based social media platform. Of course, number 1 in this list is Facebook, Meta. Number 3, we have Snapchat. And number 4, we have X, which is owned by Elon Musk, his friend, of course. You guys know what I'm talking about. Then number 4, you can add Pinterest. These are American-owned social media platforms. And these platforms, stock of these platforms will be doing very well in the next 4 years of Donald Trump in power. Coming in at number 7 is the particular sector that the whole world has been fighting for so far so good. In fact, that particular industry is causing a lot of loggerhead between the US and China. We're talking about Taiwan. And this particular sector I'm talking about is the semiconductor manufacturing and fabricating industry, right? Right now, people do not know, but there is a shortage of microchips across the world, right? So any company that is into manufacturing and fabrication of semiconductor or chips, microchips, they are going to be outperforming so much in the Donald Trump's 4 years in power, because Trump will be supporting them so much, especially Taiwan. Okay, Taiwan is a country, but we all know that most of the best of the chips across the world are produced in Taiwan. And so Donald Trump will be supporting any US-based company that is into manufacturing of microchips. So guys, please do not take it lightly with this particular industry. Now guys, I'll be giving you 3 companies in this sector that will be performing very well. Number 1 is Advanced Micro Devices. Number 3 is a Taiwan semiconductor company, and number 3 is Broadcom. You can see all the details all here and above. So guys, our advice now that all of these 8 sectors I'm giving you guys, none of them right now has been gotten any executive order or special promotion from Donald Trump yet, but watch what happened before the end of this year. So guys, it's up to you to take advantage right now that is still very, very early. Coming in at number 8 is one that I love so much, and that is companies offering crypto ETFs, right? Now, if you guys remember very, very well, in January 2024, just last year, the first crypto ETF, which is specifically for Bitcoin ETF, was approved by the SEC in America, right? And somehow you begin to wonder, why was the first crypto ETF approved just 11 months before the US election? I don't know if you guys are thinking what I'm thinking. And why must it also be on a Bitcoin halving year? And it was approved 3 to 4 months before the Bitcoin halving, which happened on the 20th of April 2024, just 4 months after Bitcoin ETF was approved. Guys, here is the thing, right? Right now, we have so many companies offering Bitcoin ETF. So I'm going to give you 3 companies that are actually offering. There are so many companies that are offering Bitcoin ETF in general, but I'm going to give you 3 that are major in this industry, especially in the US. Okay, number 1 is Grayscale, number 2 is MicroStrategy, and number 3 is BlackRock. Let's not forget that BlackRock is the largest asset manager in the whole wide world with over $11 trillion in AUM. AUM stands for asset under management. They have over $11 trillion under their custody. Guys, these cryptocurrency ETF companies will be selling out their shares right out there in the market. I'm talking about their cryptocurrency or their Bitcoin ETF shares out there in the market. And these shares are expected to do massively well in the next 4 years of Donald Trump being in power. Let's not forget, Donald Trump is a cryptocurrency super fan. So therefore, expect these companies, right? Companies offering Bitcoin ETF to outperform in the next 4 years of Donald Trump being in power. And like I've already given you guys the 3. So you can either invest in the Bitcoin itself directly, or you can invest in the shares of these companies offering Bitcoin ETFs. ETF stands for Exchange Traded Fund. If you don't know what that means, I would advise that you go do some Googling and find out what is the meaning of ETF and what does it stand for, how does it operate, and how can people benefit in the ETF. Do that findings and see how you can begin to position yourself right now that is still early, because we are still waiting for Donald Trump to bring out a clear regulation in the crypto space and a whole lot of things. So I would advise that you take advantage right now and position yourself very well. So guys, I wouldn't call this number 9 the next time I'm about to say, but I just want to give you as an extra bonus sector, right, that are going to also perform very well in these 4 years of Donald Trump being in power. And this particular sector is the biotech industry. Now, the biotech industry is going to do massively well in the next 4 years, because we expect that as Donald Trump begins to implement some of his economic policies, we expect that biotech industry are also going to outperform in the next 4 years of Donald Trump being in power. Reasons being that when you look at what's happening in the AI, automation, and artificial intelligence industry, you discover that biotech is not going to be behind in that race. Why? Because most of the AI systems that will be developed and automated systems that will be developed will also have their footings in the biotech industry. Imagine where you have an artificial intelligence that can tell you, oh, you're not supposed to take a cup of juice right now. Why? Because you already have so percentage of calories in your system. Why don't you wait for the next 7 days? You know, you have automated system telling you how to live long and how to preserve your life. So the biotech industry is going to be another big industry that will do so very well under the Donald Trump's administration. In addition to that, we also have the agro-tech industry itself. Food is essential to life. Food is important to life. All right. So the agro-tech industry anything that has to do with technology that concerns producing automated system or smart agriculture are also going to outperform in the next 4 years of Donald Trump being in power. So it's up to you right now to begin to take advantage of this industry, because guys, let's not forget, this is Obicrypto Network, and I always bring you guys updates as they come, because we don't waste time and we're always on time here on the Obicrypto Network. So if you have not subscribed, I think this is time for you to do that right now. My name is Obicrypto, with over 8 years of experience in the crypto space and over 26 years aggregate experience in the financial and capital market. I have a lot and I want to share with you guys, and the only way you can get to see me share this knowledge with you is when you subscribe and follow me on every social media platform. Obicrypto, over and out.
Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Yeah, let's just be real.
You are watching Obicrypto. Subscribe now.
This is not a financial advice. Do your own research.